Okay, so I'm here today with Mercer. How you doing, Mercer?
I'm doing all right today.
What is your age, Mercer?
I'm 25 years old.
25. You originally from Colorado?
I'm originally from Texas.
Texas. What brings you out here to Colorado?
I am an escapee of intimate partner violence. Also an escapee of family-related domestic violence. I came to Colorado in search of sanctuary. Starting anew with little to nothing but my car. And what really just drove me here, I've been around the whole country and I've always wanted to go to Colorado, live in Colorado, and I came here and so far I found nothing but kindness from my peers and from the staff workers at the shelter. I've been all over the state in search of work. It's been extremely difficult for me despite the fact that I have a clean record and all of my IDs. I have it a lot better than most folks out here, and really I'm just trying to find a stepping stone to forge a new life for myself by myself.
So are you currently homeless?
Yes.
You're staying at the shelter?
I am staying at the shelter. Gratefully I have a car. She's on her last leg, transmission issues at the moment. She still runs. I'm grateful for that, but at the moment I am currently homeless. Every day is just dishing out applications and calling businesses to check on them, and really just trying to find that first little step. And I've only been here in Aurora for about a week. I've been in Boulder, I've been in Collins, I've been in Greeley, and so far I haven't really found the opportunities that I feel like I might deserve. There's a big parking issue here in Colorado, I've noticed. Denver's doing everything they can with the safe parking initiative, but the wait list for some people is just too long. So I found myself here in Aurora, and thank God I can finally park my car and figure out the next move without having to worry about trespassing or loitering.
Are you doing any substances?
I'm an alcoholic.
Is that your substance of choice? Okay. And do you have any family out here, or is everybody back in Texas?
Everybody's back in Texas. Unfortunately, I don't have any family that's willing to help me at the moment. Yeah, I was in an 8-year relationship from 2013 pretty much up until later 2020, and after I ran away from that, by the grace of God, I have family that has ranches all around Texas, and they had me live at one of those ranches by myself for the last 2 years. And while struggling to look for work in Texas and while struggling with my own mental afflictions, I found that the only viable solution would be loading up my car and just going to Colorado. And that's what brought me here.
There's a lot of work out here. I hope you get your shot, man, because there's definitely, it used to be that the employer would have the upper hand, and now it's the employee that has the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I know somebody's going to give you a shot, man. You got to find your groove and get in there.
Just got to keep checking on applications, but so far there's a lot of opportunity. Like I said, I've only been here a couple of days. We're just in a little bit of a state of purgatory right now, just waiting. But I'm very hopeful for the future, and I know God is with me. And you know, when you look at the big picture, essentially I've been homeless since I was 16. And at one point I had a house. I ended up having an apartment. I put myself through community college just to get an associate's degree in education instruction, and I have a lot of feats since this has happened, but as of right now I'm kind of flat out on my face. But thankfully, with the shelter and with the resources available to me, I do believe that I am probably in the best area to be in this situation. So
definitely take advantage of that. If they got the resources to help,
yeah,
take advantage of it, and I hear they got a computer shop and all that stuff right there, right?
God bless my caseworker, and God bless the folks that I've been in here with for pointing me in the right direction, especially to the Denver Coalition of the Homeless. I've heard very good things, and I have met people that have seen results. That's the next step for me. As I said before, it's all just waiting. But and one thing I might add before I leave is that being homeless is exhausting. I'm lucky enough to have a car. I'm lucky enough to have a support system with some of the folks around here. I'm lucky enough to have learned enough from my experiences of being homeless all these years to know that this is a safe and comfortable place, and I advocate this place here in Aurora. It's fantastic. They treat us very well, and we treat each other very well for the most part compared to places I've been. And yeah, we need to really look into the zoning laws and the parking laws around here, because some folks like me, you know, we have everything we need to get a job and get back to work real quick, and we have a car, but sometimes it almost seems as though it's easier to be homeless without a car than with a car.
Wow.
Because you have to find a place to park, and you're constantly being harassed by the police, you're constantly being harassed by security, you're constantly being harassed by homeless folks that don't stay in shelters. So, you know, if you find yourself in a position where you're living in your car, this shelter right here in Aurora, I strongly advocate that you park here and stay here, because in the last few days I've been here, I can breathe. Out of months of being on the road, drove 1,000 miles.
You're parked within their property, right?
I'm parked right over here.
Yeah.
And nobody messes with me. And as opposed to, like I said, I've been homeless all over Colorado, but here I feel safe. So this is my chance for a fresh start. And that's really all I have to say.
All right, just one last question and we'll end the video. I always ask everybody, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself hopefully working or volunteering at a wildlife sanctuary. Hopefully here in Colorado. As I said, I've always wanted to come here since I was a child. Most beautiful place. It's so hard to be miserable out here. It's amazing. In 5 years, I still see myself here in Colorado. It's going to be baby steps. I don't really have any ideas of careers at the moment, but just being here surrounded by this mountainscape is where I see myself in 5 years, and for that it grants me security and peace of mind.
Okay. All right, thanks for your time again. I hope you accomplish everything that you want to do. You're very young. You got a whole bunch of life in front of you. Do you mind me uploading this to YouTube?
It's fine.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate you.